Yo, it is doing numbers on everybody. On everybody. Like, mentally.
That is still my favorite reaction image of the fat guy at the screen. 2 likes, 1 retweet. This doing numbers.
Reacher Season 2 was pretty good. It wasn't anywhere close to being as good as Season 1, but it was still good. The main issues that season suffered from was its drastic change in scale. Season 1 just focused on Reacher solving a problem in a small town, and the higher stakes of Season 2 meant that while it was more intense than Season 1, it was also less focused. I hoped that Season 3 would fix some of the issues I had with Season 2, and luckily, it did. Reacher Season 3, while still not as good as the first, manages to recapture some of its charm, putting the story back to a smaller scale while still keeping the stakes high. Unfortunately, this season isn't without issues, but I'm glad to see the show take into consideration the criticisms I and others had to better improve it. So let's get into Reacher Season 3. Also, I can't really talk about this season without getting into spoilers, so if you want to watch this show for yourself, then I suggest you go do that now and then come back to this video. The story follows Jack Reacher, who's continuing his nomadic lifestyle of traveling from place to place when he receives information about an old nemesis of his who's running an arms dealing operation disguised as a rug importing business. Reacher then has to go undercover with the help of new faces he meets along the way in order to stop the operation and rescue the previous undercover agent. The storytelling in this season is genius, with so many twists and turns that are expertly paced out. Just when the story is starting to drag or become uninteresting, they throw a new element into the mix that keeps this season fresh and exciting. From the very first episode, I knew we were back. Alan Ritchson's presence continues to be a massive selling point for the series as always, and watching this season in particular made me really hope James Gunn makes him the new Batman. We already know Ritchson expressed interest in the role, and I think he could pull off the balance of billionaire playboy and Dark Knight extremely well. The action is exciting as always, and the acting is extremely well done. For the most part. I said before that this season wasn't perfect, so let's get into the main issue I have with it. Reacher's team this season is by far the worst one in the series so far. The first season had the best team, with Reacher's personality bouncing off of the small town cops very effectively, and Season 2's team consisting of his old military team, the Special Investigators, were also fun to see him interact with. Unfortunately, Season 3's team is nowhere near as interesting. They aren't bad, but they're just kinda there. None of them particularly stick out, and Reacher's love interest this season is probably the one he has the least chemistry with. Also, no offense to the actress, but God, she can't do a Boston accent. Luckily, where the main team lacks, the other side characters in this season make up for, with the personalities of the rug importing business working really well with Reacher's character, and make for some fun and tense moments. I mean, especially that one guy. I don't know how they did it, but they found a guy who was bigger than Alan Ritchson. Like, how? In summary, Reacher Season 3 brings the series back in a brand new way and recaptures some of what I loved of the first season. It's not without its flaws, but I love the direction that this season went in, and I hope that they can continue this momentum into Season 4. That's all I got for now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. The next review should be Haste, so if you're interested in that, or interested in supporting the channel more, then turn on notifications and check out my other videos. Okay, that's it. Bye.